Hello, my true crime lovelies. How are you? I hope you are well. I hope you are as lovely in life as you are in my mind. And if not, it's okay. Tomorrow's a new day, so hopefully it gets better for you. All right, so I was clearing out my storage and realized I had left like 2 minutes of Charlie Adelson footage out of him with the Wendy's. And I looked at it, and at first I was like, oh, it's okay, we already have a video out. But it answers a couple of questions like, was he talking to himself? Could the guards hear him out of the window? Because we get to see the structural part of the van. If you are like, I don't know what you're talking about, what other video? Don't worry, I got you. I have a little bit of a clip of the previous video just for context, but I know most of us have seen it now with him eating the Wendy's. So we're just going to see him in all his glory being told he's got to get out. And he is a little bit like, wait, I thought you said I could eat it all before I had to get out. And then for kicks and giggles, because it's only 2 minutes, I have his initial booking information from when he got to Leon County when he came from Miami. And I also have his call record details from that time. Actually, they sent me everything while he was at Leon County. Well, through when I asked for it. But I want to go over who he called after his verdict, like right before his verdict, after his verdict. And then we're going to go through to when his mom got arrested, the last time he talked to his mom, and who he talked to immediately after that, because I think it's kind of interesting. So I won't do all of the pages. We're going to cover about 5 pages of call records. So are y'all ready? I hope so. I'm going to run the intro. There's music in it. If you are sensitive to music, you may want to lower your volume, or for 33 seconds you may want to go grab a drink. I play it to thank the members. It has all their names on it, although I will update it because we're up to 700 members now. Thank each and every one of you. I greatly appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody else who's here. All right, I'll see you on the other side. Charlie! Let's look at our dear Charlie. See how he's doing.
My man, thank you so much, man.
Charlie,
Yes, sir.
we are across the street from the jail. I'll go as slow as I can, but you eat what you. I ain't gonna. You eat it all. I'm not gonna take you out the van until you're done. You good?
So they've just pulled into Leon County Detention Center. They're getting out of the cab of the van and they're about to free Charlie. Well, you know, free him from the van into his jail cell. Okay, so this part, you see, whoa, let me get it frozen.
Still finished, right?
So before he gets into that, let me just go back a smidge. So you see he's in a container there. I don't believe he can see. Maybe he can see. There's this little, a bungee cord here. Maybe he can see, but I'm 99% sure they can't hear him when he's talking back there. Like through this door and then the regular van closing door. Because I know some people were like, oh no, he was talking to the guards. There's windows back there. Yes, there's windows on the outer door. And potentially this is a window here, but obviously they don't want them breaking out, right? So there's that grid there. I'm doing it with my hand that you can't see. The grid is here, this little bungee cord. But on this side is the regular van door. So they're like contained within the back of the cargo van on those very tiny, tiny seats.
I can still finish, right? I thought you said you were going to...
I was. Bring it with you, Charlie. Put it in the bag.
Really?
Yeah.
I can take it with me then?
Bring it with you. Nothing.
I purposely didn't want to make a mess back here.
Eat your fries, put your burger in your bag, and bring it with you. It's yours. We pay for it, so.
Yeah, you can eat it. All right. They're not going to tell you not to eat it.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Bring it with you.
You'll be able to eat it.
All right. Well, all the evidence is almost all gone. You got it, buddy.
Wait, I missed that when I previewed it. Did he just say all the evidence is all gone? And then that look on his face. Has he not had enough of poorly taste jokes with in poor taste? Wait, we gotta go back.
You can still eat it.
You can still eat it, Charlie. Come on.
I have it here.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't go back far
Thanks.
enough.
You guys were fantastic.
More.
They're not chauffeurs, Charlie. They don't care what you think about their ride. Hold on. The look on his face when he was like, all the evidence. Dang it. There, that was the look. He said it right before then.
All the evidence is almost all gone. You got it, buddy.
Maybe who I have. Did you see? That is the son of the mischief maker.
You can still eat it.
You can still eat it, Charlie. Come on.
I have it here.
Yeah.
Thanks. You guys were fantastic.
Come on out. I'm going in there.
5-star.
Okay. 5-star. Put it on Yelp, buddy. And then I had the question about how is he still handcuffed because his arm is not moving on the left side there. And one of you guys said there's a belt. So I think this is it here. He's handcuffed. Oops. Oh, goodness gracious. He's handcuffed to that belt. Let's see.
No.
You're not going to take my burger from me, right?
Anybody gonna run over?
You did say you did like.
Yes.
He is obsessed about eating this.
Nice one.
On in. Put your back on that blue one right there. Just set it right there. They're gonna actually have to. Oh, you can stay like that. They gotta do their thing.
Ready to do my thing.
You're back in the building. All right. Doing all right.
He said Adelson. Okay. I'm gonna play it again because I know some of you guys are like, stop talking. The members had it with no commentary, so membership is 99¢. But I'll play it one more time with no. I'll be quiet, I promise.
Yeah. Thank you so much, man.
Charlie,
Yes, sir.
we are across the street from the jail. I'll go as slow as I can, but you eat what you eat it all. I'm not gonna take you out the van until you're done. You good?
still finishing, right? I thought you said you were gonna.
I was. Bring it with you, Charlie. Put it in the bag.
Really?
Yeah.
I can take it with me though.
Bring it with you. Nothing.
I purposely didn't want to make a mess back here.
Eat your fries, put your burger in your bag, and bring it with you. It's yours. We pay for it, so.
Yeah, you can eat it. All right. They're not gonna tell you not to eat it.
Yeah, they're gonna. You'll be able to eat it.
All right. Well, all the evidence is almost all gone. You got it, buddy.
You can still eat it. You can still eat it, Charlie. Come on.
I have it here.
Yeah.
Thanks. You guys were fantastic.
Come on out. I'm going in there.
5-star.
No. Hold on. Ain't nobody gonna run away.
You did say I can eat it when I...
Yes.
The hunger is real.
Go on in. Put your back on that blue one right there. Just set it right there. But they're gonna actually have to. No, you can stay like that. They gotta do their thing. What up, though? Adelson, you're back in the building. All right. Doing
Oh my goodness. I also thought that was an interesting contrast because I know there's been reports of him being nasty to some of the COs, the correctional officers, and racial slurs, but he seems to be getting on well there. So I did request the data, the report, so hopefully I'll have them next week and you and I can dissect them together. And a lot of you guys have been sending me emails that other people are using my footage, which there's nothing I can do about it, guys. Like, I put my watermark on it, but I did see like one of the big channels like Law and Crime or Court TV also purchased it. I think we're almost at 100 views over here, so I got my money's worth already. Trust and believe. And, you know, stay subscribed, because who gave it to you first? So let me just look at, we're going to go to his Leon County reports. To the reports of when he first got to Leon County, before he had made, you know, so many friends, before he was home. I can't believe he just said that I'm home. Let's get into this. Oh, I'm not sharing. Hello. How are you?
I'll be good.
Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. There we go. 4/25/22. That was everybody. The Brown folks were arrested in 2016. It took a while. And I don't know if you guys have seen Catherine McBano's proffer when she's sitting there like, what's taking so long? You guys should arrest them. Girl, they would have if you would have taken that offer. Anyway, I'll say it every time because it just blows my mind. So he was pat search, property inventory, image, visitation list entered, inmate placed in holding cell, full body scan in some form completed. He is, his current charges are violent. Medically, he was cleared for Gen Pop, general population, and review of inmates' behavior. He was compliant. Review of state ID. No, don't stand up, mommy. Let's sit. Okay. Inmate to be placed in close custody. Defendant does not appear to be at risk for PREA, so that's the prison, the jail grape. Defendant will be housed on high risk, red and white. I think that's the uniform, due to current charges. So here's what he's looking like. Hair brown, eye color brown. I actually think his eyes are like a light green. This part of Charlie's face reminds me of a guy that I used to date. I don't know what that says about me, the guy, or Charlie, but anyway, except the guy did have blue eyes. Okay. Presently being held, so they do the scoring here. -2 felony first degree. Right over here.
Yeah.
4, no prior criminal convictions.
Oh, yeah.
4, no pending court actions. Outside of this one, no escapes. 4, or attempted escapes. 2, well-balanced temperament. He's got the jokes. And here, they didn't mark anything initial classification, but they've already said they're going to put him in high. His score was 15, so I think if he weren't his class, he would have been in medium custody, but he's in high. So he goes into protective custody. They go through the PREA intake. For those of you guys who have been with me for a while, we've seen something similar going into the prisons. So recommended bond schedule may be used. Pretrial release specialist spoke with him. Here they put he's a U.S. citizen. On one of the other ones they put he wasn't, but he comes in at 6 feet even and weighing 200 pounds. And he's got his charges. Please hold. Okay, I've moved myself to make this a little larger. Why didn't you guys tell me it was so small? Okay, so all of his charges: first degree, then conspiracy to commit, solicitation to commit, no bond, no bond, no bond, no bond. Victim's name, state of Florida, because that's who's prosecuting him. Here, it had his U.S. citizen, no, unknown, eye color, unknown. Maybe because they're looking at this picture, I'm not sure. And then you have all of this capious. To all in singular, the sheriffs of the state of Florida, this is to command you to take Charles Adelson if he be found in your county and him safely keep so that you have his body before one of the judges of the circuit court at the Leon County Courthouse instanter to answer an indictment now pending in the circuit court of Leon County on these charges. So that went out statewide. He was picked up. I believe he was picked up by the FBI. That's why there's no footage of it. If somebody knows better, you let me know. Has all his information, these notes, and that's all repetitive. We go through governing criminal procedures and corrections. And then this check, he's not thinking of harming himself. He doesn't have any existing injuries. I wonder what his, remember he had that disability claim? Judy covered it on AA Legal Focus, and there was a bunch of depositions. So he's healed in the name of, he's Jewish, so not Jesus. In the name of healing. He is a citizen. He's definitely not pregnant. I got that covered for all of us. And then we just go through here. He had no small property. He had no money on him either, which I thought was like a little... Well, I think they arrested him at home, like in the dark. Oh, excuse me.
Mommy.
So, he is going into protective custody, inmate segregation, medical notification sheet. He's placed in Pod A. He's not at risk for PREA, but he'll be housed on high risk due to his current charges. That's an airplane ticket. Why are you giving that to me?
No.
Just on his charges. So, relocation, med pass, relocation to GP. So, GP, general population, he's on the move. He requested... so it had special needs treatment plan, and then he moved to Gen Pop at his own request.
Pick it up.
And he had to sign for that. Do hereby express my desire to be released from protective custody. Releases Leon County Sheriff's Office from any and all liability. And he signed for that on the 20th of September. Wait. In 2022. Probably because he needed some folks to talk to, I'm guessing. Then we've got some notes from Charlie when he first got there. So 10/27. Well, not when he first got there. That's like, what, 8-9 months in? I need an 11 to 12 shoe. Looks like he was going to write sandal. My right shoe is torn. Thank you, Charlie. Then whoever this is, that officer put in received. My headphones stopped working. I need a new one. Thank you, Charlie. Received 10/20. Just like a doctor. He's got that handwriting. My shoe is cutting into my foot. I need another size 11 to 12. Thank you, Charlie. Received. I need new ear pods. This is 9/21. Only, they're not in order the way they scanned it. I need new ear pods. Only one earpiece is working. Thank you. Wouldn't they have just like regular, they're not like pods, right? Wouldn't it be just like a headset, like a, the free ones that come with the phone? So this is to laundry. I broke my left shoe. December 21 of 22. Can I get one of the old ones or an orange one? The new one hurt my feet. Thank you, Charlie. And this time they say, what size? 11 to 12. Don't you have those other records? This is redacted. I'm thinking it might be medical or something medical related. And then again, 9/21, I need new earpods. Only one earpiece is working. 10/4. Okay, now we're going to get into the calls. I want to skip. I'm going to go in reverse order. But I will say for all the calls they sent me, so this was from November 5th of 23 to December 18th of 23. I've redacted it down to like 5 pages just so we can see what was happening right around his conviction. But someone pointed this out on the other one, so I will call it out to you guys. He spent a total of $1,260 in like a month and 2 weeks. Okay, so close your eyes now, because I'm going to scroll and I know some of you guys don't like it. Okay, here we go. So we start on 11/5. He gets convicted on the 6th. He's talking to Brianna. That is the mother of his child, Brianna Price. Well, he's not talking to her. He calls her. She does not answer. Then we have Janice Manalang. He calls her for 6 minutes. So Janice is actually staying in one of Charlie's homes. I can't remember which home it is, but I want to show you. Well, first let me show you what Brianna was looking like back in the day. That's Brianna at the top. She has just Roman's mom, North Carolina, Miami, NYC. Charlie met her because she was the nanny for Dave. Dave was dating Wendy. That was the one that Charlie and Donna were like, oh, Dave, marry him. You're old and you have all these kids. Okay. Then we have Dr. Janice Menelang, who was staying in the house. After Charlie gets convicted, she wants to know about his TVs. Like, I mean, I'm going to play it for you. I'll play it now while I'm thinking about it because it's before. It won't be in order, but it'll just like, these are the kind of friends you have. You've just been convicted for life and you're trying to get your life in order. And I'm going to share this clip from Pretty Lies and Alibis. It says Janice is his housekeeper. She's a doctor. So I think Gigi means housekeeper as in she's keeping the house, not as in like she's cleaning up the house. You know what I mean? Like she needed a place to stay and she's keeping it, occupied.
Honey, I'm gonna see. I'm still gonna.
Basically pick them up, and then I do have to figure out what I'm doing with the house.
Bubbles is the dog.
Either rent it or sell it. I don't even know if we're going to say it. Maybe talk to my parents. Talk to them, see what they want to do. I'm glad at least I was able to help you out a little bit for a year, whatever, year and a half, year there for.
Yeah. Well, I'm taking the TVs to get the fuck out.
What's that?
I was like, I'm taking the TVs with me.
Which one's 80-inch?
Yeah, I'm taking both TVs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm claiming them. I'm taking them. If I have to leave. I know you said not today, but God, I hope not. Give me some time real quick, but.
No. Well, if I rent it, I'm going to need the TVs there.
So what?
Yeah. They don't take the TVs off the wall. Not with that much. They use TVs.
The TVs are stuck to the wall?
Well, no, they've got bracket mounts on the wall. You're going to walk in the house, it's going to look like it was glued. Leave the TV there.
Some of the captions are off. If you walk in the house, it's gonna look like it's looted. And then she said, "I'm claiming the TVs." He asked if she was taking the 80-inch. I think before it clicked in his head, like, wait, you can't just leave it like it's brackets on the wall.
You're talking about the bedroom TV set in the living room?
Can I take one of them?
No, leave them because if the house is going to need to be shown. It's shown. It's going to be shown and it's going to have fucking 3 foot by 4 foot brackets on the wall. It's going to look like a missing TV.
Oh my God.
Honestly, Janice, you could get a 15-inch set for $600.
Also thought that it was ironic. He's giving TV purchasing. You can get a 15-inch set for $600. So what about the ones that are about 5? I got 5 on it.
Got it. Hey.
Just saying, you're better off. Do me a favor and just do that. You can get a nice set for $500 for a 60-inch set. They come down late, but it's gonna
Or 60-inch.
It's gonna leave them. I'm gonna have to go buy. If you do that, I'm gonna have to go buy a TV set to put there so it can be shown. Like when they pay you something.
This is crazy. Okay, let's not talk about TVs right now, okay?
Yeah, let's not. Okay, so that's Janice, who she's quite the looker, I will say. And I think because there's another, I'll put a link in the description box below for that video over on Gigi McKelvey's channel, because it sounds like they may have fooled around a bit because she knows about his bag of dildos. That's a whole other, trust me, you're going to want to listen to that if you haven't. Okay, so talk to Janice for 6 minutes. Then he calls Bree 3 times, 6:30, 8 p.m. So let me do it in the other order. 6:34, 6:36, 6:38. Bree ain't got time. Then he calls Sean Mintz, who I think is the son of the Dr. Mintz, who we'll get to. I can't think of his name, but he's on here. Sean is like CEO of some company. He talks to him for 35 minutes. He lives in Texas. Then he calls Bree again. Nothing. This call is 9 minutes. It says Har Adelson when I do a lookup on it, but it's not. There's a different one for Harvey Adelson, and this one is tied to the Donna Harvey email that they share. And I'm wondering if, because in the discovery that the state entered, there's one phone that is listed as Harvey's, but there's a note in it that it was primarily used by Donna. So I'm wondering if that's like the second phone. I couldn't find that discovery sheet to confirm the phone number, but that's what I'm thinking. Okay, then he calls Dan. They talk for 5 minutes. Remember Dan Rashbaum, who apparently didn't do a good job because he, we're learning, did not file a written motion for change of venue. So that's coming back on the response to Charlie's appellate brief. Oh, Dan, you know, first murder trial, maybe hire somebody to be your sidekick who knows what they're doing. I'm just saying. Okay, so then we have Bree finally picks up the phone at 8 p.m. They talk for 33 minutes, calls Janice. There's 34 seconds, and then she hangs up. It was a completed call, though. Donna, he talks to her for 3 minutes. Like, that's going to be one of their shortest calls. Caller hung up. I'll call you back, honey. Charlie, you okay? Then he talks to Dan Rashbaum on the 6th, 36 minutes, at 6:44 p.m. He talks to Bree, 7:39 for 17 minutes, and he talks to Donna for 5 seconds. They hang it up. It looks like three-way call was detected. So maybe he's trying to call his mom and his dad, or maybe she's trying to, whatever their system is, they can tell that they're trying to add another person, which is a no-no. 19 minutes to Donna immediately after, so that was at 7:49. Right at 7:50, he calls her back. They talk for 19 minutes. Then he's talking to Sean Mintz again. Michael Mintz is the one. So if you guys, I'm sure you've seen the picture, Harvey was in the deli, Metro Deli, and Michael Mintz was there. And then there's also a picture, I think I saw it on Patty's Playhouse, where they're outside, and it's Michael Mintz and the wife. They look like they've either are headed to golf or tennis or whatever. You know, they're giving "we're rich, we just flew in" to say hey vibes. I'm mad. Okay, so they talk for, he doesn't get Sean on the phone. He talks to Michael for 28 minutes. And I did not know Michael is, Dr. Mintz is an ear, nose, and throat doctor. Do you think he looked at her canals, her tiny ear canals, while he was in Tallahassee? She had Rob there. I know he was not bothered about her ear canals, but maybe Mr. or Dr. Mintz was. 9 minutes to Donna on 9 o'clock. 34 minutes to Donna at 9:16. Calls Janice, nothing. Then he calls Donna back. They talk for 82 seconds. Then he calls Janice, 9:57 p.m. They talk for 5 minutes. Then he talks to Dan Rashbaum for 8 minutes. Calls Bree. She doesn't answer. 115 seconds with Donna at 2:53 p.m. So now this is the day of the verdict, and Donna has not come to Tallahassee. Remember, Donna and Harvey are evading that because they did not want to be depoted, and so there was that whole thing. They never showed up for Charlie. Okay, 26 minutes he talks to his mom at 2:57 in the afternoon. Then there's an incomplete call to her. We'll go up to 3:26 p.m. He talks to her for 24 minutes. Then 33 minutes, he talks to Bree at 3:57. An hour and 10 minutes at 6:40, he talks to Bree again. Bree hangs up. We have 27 minutes with Mama Donna. 3.5 minutes with Mama Donna at 8:20. This person, I couldn't really find any like deets on them. It's either Ramsey Villalune or Nicholas Valdespino. 7 seconds. If you guys know who that is, let us know in the comments or the chat. 12 minutes. He talks to Donna. Oh shoot, we skipped to 11:12. Did I accidentally delete his verdict page? I think I did on accident. Oh, did I? Hold on. Oh no. Did I skip that and not see it? I did. Because I was going on about Har and Janice. So he was found guilty on the 6th, and then right after, he calls his mom. They talk for 3 minutes. Then he calls Rashi at 6:44, and they talk for 36 minutes. Okay. How did I miss that? Sorry, guys. I'm sure you saw it. Okay, so then the next day, 2:57, I'm going to skip all that. Let's get to one little Miss Donna. So I think this is the last time he talked to his mom on the phone. It was 11:13 at 3:36, because she was arrested in the evening. It was dark outside. I remember I was watching STS, and Tim and those guys were on there, and Joel kept saying, it's not official. It's not official. But it was official. So, and like we sat there until we could pull up her mugshot down in, I can't remember the name of it. It's not Miami-Dade is not the facility, but it's in that county. But then there was her little picture popping up. So 8 minutes she talks to him. Then at 3:45 he talks to Rashi for 35 minutes. And then 8:46, I'm guesstimating this is about when she's arrested. I don't know if Rashi knows already, right? But he talks to him for an hour. Then that same night, 9:59, he talks to Bree for 3 minutes, and then he talks to her for 44 minutes. Then he talks to Javi. So this is the first time we're seeing like him calling. So that was 36 seconds. Maybe he left a message, called party, hung up or hang up. Then 0. So he doesn't actually talk to Dad until 11:40 a.m. the next day. And then this Gerard J. Dawson Jr., I could find nothing on him. It was 0 time. The 14th, 29 minutes, he talks to Bree. An hour and 7 minutes, he talks to Bree. 62 seconds. Janice, called party, hang up. I don't know if that, it says complete. So maybe she's like, oh, call me back. Because then at 8:42 p.m., so like 4 minutes later, they talk for about an hour. So yeah, that's the dirt that I've got on Charlie. What do you guys think? All very interesting. And just like the mind shift that he's gone through from that first trip to, I wish we had footage of that arrest, or maybe even footage. It's probably too late, because even when I asked for Donna's footage coming from Miami, I couldn't get all of it. Some of it had already been deleted. I would have loved to have seen Charlie's footage from Miami to Tallahassee. But what like a mind roller coaster he's been on since that arrest to now. He's like fiending for his Wendy's, like, I can finish it, right? I can finish it. I could take it with me. It's a far cry from all the wiretaps when he was having lobster all the time, you know, and kind of flouting it, touting it, because I think what does Kathy say? I can't think of it. The levels of Mormonism. I think there's like actually documented levels of Judaism, and I know there are some practicing Jews who don't eat shellfish, right? It's the roach of the sea. And so I feel like Charlie is like, I'm not one of those Jews. I don't know. I grew up in Fresno. There's like a lot of migrants come in to work and immigrants to work the fields. And there are some Mexican folks who distinguish themselves by like, I don't speak Spanish. Like, you're missing out on job opportunities, ma'am. But you know what I mean? He was very much like, I'm having lobster. Now he's having finger licking good Wendy's. And go back and watch it again. I know, finger licking is not Wendy's, just he was literally licking his fingers. But the little carton that the nuggets or the chicken strips are in, he like dumps the crumbs in his mouth before he hands it off to the CO. Like, he's seriously wants every single bit of that Wendy's biggie bag. No Frosty, though. For those of you guys who said put some fries and some Frosties, I can't yet. The Frosty is sacred, but I will get to it. I've definitely had more Wendy's since putting out that first video than before. All right, I won't hold you. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your thoughts are. I will keep an eye out on my inbox for these updates from Leon County about Charlie acting a zip damn fool in there, because I want to know. I think I saw it on True Lifestyles first, and then Loophole Lawyer put Morgan Freeman's voice over it and played it as well. But we'll get our own fresh copy and dissect it because, we're nosy like that. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Toodles. See you in the comments.